Hello, everybody. We're
Welcome
two pink haired
back.
ladies and
With
microphone. Oh
we're gonna
my
have to do
goodness.
it. We're gonna have to do an image where we're both going. Well, put me in the
Exactly.
center. We're still going like that,
Right.
like that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I love it. I absolutely love it. So we are two pink haired ladies and a microphone. And, there's no, I guess you would say, set protocol that we have. We're talking, we're having a genuine conversation, it's authenticity. Um, I'm Black, obviously. Lisa's white, obviously. We both have pink hair, obviously.
I was
We're both Southern
she,
because we both say y'all all the time.
a lot.
I mean, it is
And
what it
she's
is.
an introvert, and I'm not.
Right. But we,
And
we love one another.
mhm,
We respect one another, we honor one another, and we're each other's cheerleader, you
mhm.
know.
We're
And
biz besties because I mean you
yeah.
got and honestly, it came about not even like we would known, and we both are entrepreneurs. We've both been in business for a while, and we both have learned a lot, and we learn from each other. And
Mhm.
that's what today is about,
Yeah.
is, surrounding yourself with people you can learn from.
Yeah.
Um, which I think is really, really important, because for a while there, I wasn't. I was surrounding
Mhm.
myself with people I got along with and entrepreneurs, but they may not have had that gumption to want to
Mhm.
grow and keep growing. And when you stay around those people and you want to grow and keep growing, and you're around people who don't, you don't realize it, but you stunt yourself, you stop
Yeah.
yourself from actually expanding your business and growing. Or it's just like being around nothing but negative people.
Mhm.
I'm so over that one.
Mhm.
Because you don't realize it, but it pulls you down. And
Yeah.
so again, who you surround yourself is important. And I just think surrounding yourself with people that you can learn from. I joke that when I created the Wealth Queen Collective, the new community, I actually said it in the live that we did. Y'all think I brought the group experts in just for the people, that was bringing the community? No.
Right.
I'm
Right.
bringing people in that I want to learn from, that I want to be around, and that I know the people who come into that collective will also benefit from. That's the reason why I was very picky on who I brought in as a group expert, because I know how important it is to surround yourself from people you want to learn from.
Mhm.
Karena learns from me, I learn from her. I
Mhm.
mean,
Mhm.
a, you know, it's just the way it is, and that's why it's not why we're friends. We just, I don't know. I don't know. We just kind
Two
of,
goofballs.
but we just kind of like magnetize
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
each other. It's like a magnet.
Two goofballs just goofing off, goofing around. I mean, we have fun.
Hmm.
I understand that Lisa is an extrovert and Lisa understands that I'm an introvert. We respect that about one another. Lisa, as an extrovert, she can be, I'm not going to say high strung, because sometimes I think people give that is like a negative connotation, and I don't think that's what that
What is
is
it?
with Lisa.
What is it, that TikTok that I posted on Facebook? And I said I either feel seen or call out, and you and Carla
Yeah,
were like called
but it's
out.
it's it's
It's
like,
like I'm an extrovert, so I can either be extroverted where I don't know, it was talking about I've taken this and I'm drinking this much caffeine and
mhm,
I'm talking this way, or
mhm,
I'm so introverted, I'm not going to say a word for
yeah,
the next 2 hours. And
yeah.
literally it is me in a nutshell. And I literally I said, okay, I feel seen or called out, and both of them were like called out.
And I think that's the key, really understanding, because I know as an introvert, I know how I am. And this is most introverts across the board. We can appear as if we're ghosting you. We can appear as if we don't want to be bothered with you. And then that will make you want to second guess yourself. And that's not what we're trying to do. But because we understand one another, we know that that's not the case. I know that Lisa is not trying to, be like she's drank 15 cups of coffee, but she knows I'm not trying to ghost her. So we have that in between. We understand, it's an understanding. And that's so key. So that nobody's feelings are hurt or anything like that. Or, I'm not sitting over here, man, she's aggravating, man, she's annoying. That doesn't happen because we understand and respect one another. And,
And we
that,
also, and we still message each other and say,
yeah,
hey, but she still checks in and says, hey, just checking
yep,
in. So,
yep,
and I know, okay, and if I message her back and she doesn't answer, I also understand that she will still see it at some point in time in her day. I mean, it's the same
yep,
thing with me. Not only is that I don't even think that's an introvert extrovert thing. I think that's just
yeah.
boundaries. But I also know that she does better texting than
Mhm,
she does getting on the phone.
mhm.
Newsflash, I'm an extrovert and I don't want to talk on the phone all day.
Right.
I would rather, honestly, I do better. There are occasions where I do want to talk on the phone, like I want to hear the voice. Um, but most of the time, I'm going to text you. And if I want to hear the voice, I'm calling you. And if I call you, then okay, she needs to hear the voice. She doesn't want words, right? But most of the time, it's going to be a text. Now, I also know if I call Karena and she doesn't answer, I'm just going to leave her a voice message telling her, just call me, leave a voice message so I can hear your voice.
Or we both have iPhone, we can just do a voice message.
Exactly.
So listen, it's just really all about coexisting with other people and
And
being
making sure
able
it's
to
people that
live.
get you, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because and that's whether it's a coach, uh, whether it's your team, whether it's a coach, whether it's other entrepreneurs that you're just wanting to hang out with. It needs to be people that get you. I'm in a mastermind now, and up until now, I wouldn't do masterminds.
Mhm.
I only wanted one-on-one coaching. I didn't
Mhm.
feel, yeah, me as an extrovert, y'all, did not want mastermind okay? Because I didn't feel like I belonged or that I was accepted as a whole from the whole mastermind. Because for a mastermind to work, you're supposed to literally connect with the people in the mastermind, not just the coach, right?
Mhm.
So you make sure it's a group of people that you feel like you're going to be accepted for you, and that it doesn't
Mhm.
matter if they're here and you're not, right? They want to pull you up. They want to support you. You want to support them. You're there as a whole, right? And I'm in one now, and it's that way. I'm around people who get me, who support me, who are going to lift me up, who are going to celebrate me, who are going to encourage me, you know. And so, and then I have you, and I have Carla, and I have these people now that I'm around. And I just think it's really, really important that you surround yourself with the people who are going to support you and people you can learn from. Now, it's
Mhm.
got to be people you want to learn from. Look, if
Mhm.
you don't vibe,
Right.
you don't vibe. There's nothing wrong with it. That's not saying you're a bad
Right.
person or that person's a bad person. It just means you don't vibe.
Right. Right. I mean, I've had people around me who I really felt like they were trying to get versus just us, being in that cool relationship, I guess, business relationship, whatever the case may be. And I'm like, if I feel like you're trying to siphon, then I don't really want it, and I'll try, I love people. And I think that's one thing. I want to say this when it comes to surrounding yourself with people that you can learn from. Actually, I'd like to change that. Let's think about it as surrounding yourself with people that you can learn from, but that you can pour into, but also can pour into you. So it's really a give situation. But even as an introvert, we have to understand that um, I don't really know how to explain it, to be honest. I don't know. It's we've got to do better with the relationship building that we're doing. Because if you are trying to just take, people can see that. They can sense that. And like you were
Well,
saying,
and that
if
doesn't
it's
matter if it's
negative,
introvert or extrovert.
yeah.
That's just freaking people all together. Look, if you come in friend, I have a big heart. Okay, I'm
Mhm.
open to being there for anyone that I connect with, whether
Yeah.
does entrepreneurship wise. But if you're coming in there and it's just pulling and pulling and pulling,
Mm,
and then
mm.
and all it is receiving, and you're not, there's nothing giving back, like, or like I ask for something because I need something. And it's not like I'm asking for a freebie or anything. And it's like, no, no. Genuine relationships. I mean, that's how we met online. We messaged back and forth, and we met and we connected, and we've got a genuine relationship. Genuine relationships matter. So you've got to make sure that it's someone. Don't become friends with people and hang out with them just to take advantage of them.
That's the thing.
There,
I think that's really what I wanted to say.
there.
Because like if there's something that I'm in need of, you know, from the expertise of a CFO, and I go to you, I might ask you a couple of questions, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be like, okay, now run me an invoice. And you
And
did
if
the
I
same
choose
thing with
not to,
me.
if right, I've done the same thing with you. I've done the
Right,
same thing. And if I
right.
choose not to, then that's my choice, but
That's it exactly.
don't take advantage of it saying, I've done the same thing. I've asked for someone to hop on a call with me. She was in my mastermind, and I told her, I said, I really want to, I would love to ask you some questions about how you're doing this and learn from it. And I said, and of course, I will pay you for your time. Now,
Mhm.
she's like, absolutely not. And we both are able to learn from each other. But I didn't go into it expecting
Right.
it to be that way. Now, if we'd have just said, okay, we're doing a coffee chat and we're just going to learn from each other, that'd be one thing. But the call had been almost an hour long.
Mhm.
And so I asked her, okay, let me know how much I owe you, invoice me. And she was like, no, we're not doing that. I'm like, okay, but I at least offered, right?
Exactly.
Don't go in, don't become friends with people who are entrepreneurs just to take advantage of them. Look, whether you're an entrepreneur or not, doing that's just rude, right? And it's just rude.
I mean, it's
So,
like almost
other
like we're
girls,
like
how
losing our thought
rude.
because we both have experienced it. People have done this to us, and it's like, wait a minute, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, what are you doing? Like, I've had people that are like, they're watching what I'm doing, so they're trying to do the same thing, and they're telling me that they're doing it, and I'm like, but you don't know the strategy behind it. So, what are you really doing? Stop.
Well, I mean, that's just like me. How am I going to grow my community the same way you grew your community? I don't know what you did behind the scenes of it.
Exactly.
I'm a group expert in your community, and I'm active in it, but I don't know the back end part
Right.
of what you did. So to pretend I'm doing it the same way.
That's the key word, pretend. Some people are playing business. You know how when we were a little kid, we used to play house. We would play
Oh no, we played school. We were the teachers. We played house. We played school because we thought going to college and high school and all that was just a big thing.
honey. Some people are still playing. Some people are still playing. They are
Yeah,
playing. You hear me? They're
and
playing.
you're probably thinking, okay, again, what's this got to do with anything? You're going to get a lot further in your business surrounding yourself with people that you can pour into and they can pour into you. You're going to
So
get
key.
further in your business surrounding yourself with people who are on the same energy level. They're energetic, positive energy, abundance energy, not negative energy. who you surround yourself with, the rooms that you go into that
Mhm.
have these people you surround yourself with is so key. My coach has been like drilling that into my head for like the last 6 months. I haven't been really going in like into rooms. And he finally said, Lisa, go into the rooms and open your mouth.
Mhm. Mhm.
Very simple. Go into the rooms and open your mouth. And I'm like, okay, fine. So
So key.
but it's be yourself.
Mhm.
Don't be who you're not. Okay, that's key. And surround yourself with the people that you vibe with, that you can pour into and they can pour into you. Not
Yeah.
just, oh, what can I get from this person?
Yeah.
Because again, all Southern, rude.
Yep. Yep. At the end of the day, that's it. That's it. Yeah. And so this was really going to be a short one today,
Mhm.
but just really talking about, I don't even really know how to
It's
say
just
it in
important. It's
plainer.
just important. You will get so much further. The growth that I have had with my shift in business,
Mhm.
okay, the personal growth, the internal growth, the shifts that I've been making in my business, it's been exponential because of the fact that I am surrounded by the people that I can pour into and they can pour into me. And that's the key. It's hard for me to lean in and accept support.
Yeah.
Okay? That's hard. And I've been able to do it because it's something I've worked on. And I'm around people who actually want to pour into me.
Mhm.
So that's a big difference because and because I've been around those people, the growth that's happening is mind blowing, and it's going to be even more mind blowing. And it's just important. You're gonna get a lot further being around people than you will doing it by yourself. And I don't care if you're an extrovert or an introvert. You are not going to grow your business as well as you want to if you're trying to do it.
I think that's two really good points to just drive home. Number one, leaning in even though it's hard, because as women, we've always we historically have had to do the hard thing. We historically have had to do it alone. We have historically had to try to figure it out. And so surrounding yourself with the right people will help you to really chip those things away.
Mm-hmm.
Being an introvert does not mean being antisocial. It does not mean you're an island unto yourself. I'm an introvert, fully, fully loaded introvert. Okay.
She is. She is.
But I still have to have certain people in my life, Lisa being one of them. So you have to understand that, yes, I being someone that had to figure things out in my life, this is again, we talk all things womanhood here. I had a bad first marriage. It, went horribly wrong. So I was, I've been a single mom. So having to do those things, learn how to do things by yourself, just all of that. We have to step away from that. We have to have community. We have to have community. And working with community is going to be the key. But you just got to be diligent in who that community is, because just bringing anybody in, honey, there's people out here with
I have to say, not
nefarious.
just any community. Make sure it's
Yeah. Because I joined a Facebook group. Let me tell you how this is a great demonstration. I joined two Facebook groups recently. One, it is so amazing. I absolutely love it. And it's so welcoming. I did an introduction post, and I kid you not, over 100 people welcomed me on that one post. Over 100 people.
wow.
Then I joined another group, and they had all of these rules, all of this stuff. And they said, you've got to follow all of the admin and all this stuff. And I was like, I don't really want to do that, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try. The stuff, I didn't even want to go into it, but just know that I have gotten out of that group and it was a nightmare. So I wanted to show you just the difference in, and I know I didn't go into a whole lot of detail, but it was everything that I'm against in that other group. Like the stuff they're posting, there's no real uplifting, there's no real connection, there's no real relationship
That's
building.
what I was
It's
going to
just
say.
like
There's really
trash.
there's no, it doesn't seem to be any real connection.
Right.
No.
Just strictly trash. But this other group, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Amazing. So you can tell the difference when you surround yourself with the right kind of people, because in that one group, when I say I have never in my life, and I got on Facebook pretty early when they started out. So I have never encountered anything like that. So be very diligent in who you're surrounding yourself with.
Yep.
Is key to your prosperity. It's key.
It's key. It's key to your prosperity. It's key to your abundance. It's key to everything. Period.
Yeah.
Period. The end.
Yes. So we're going to end here. Thank you all again for tuning in. Again, we're two pink-haired ladies and a microphone. And we're talking all things womanhood, really to help you build out your life, your personal life, your business life in the way that you see fit. Hopefully you're able to get gems, jewels, golden nuggets from our conversations, our authentic, genuine conversations. Today, we talked about surrounding yourself with people that you can learn from, but really, ideally, having people around you that you can pour into and that they can pour into you. And so I'm going to let Lisa talk about anything that she's got going on, and then I'll talk about anything that I've got going on.
Check out the community, Sassy Wealth Collective. We surround ourselves with each other and lift each other up to create, retain, and expand wealth on the 5 wealth codes. And that's being wealthy in all the areas, which is your spiritual, your physical, your mental, your energetic, and your financial. And Miss Karena is a group expert in there. And then keep your eye out for my new free offer, which is my it's a self wealth assessment. Oh, tongue twister. That is going to be coming out, and it's full of gems in itself. And of course, check out my podcast, Cash and Sass, because when I grow up, I want to be like Karena on her podcast. That's what I tell her all the time.
Awesome.
What
I
you
love
got
it.
going on?
Yeah. So I've got the ultimate introvert client attraction roadmap. That's another tongue twister. But this roadmap, it has my 5 steps to business prosperity. And these are the steps that I don't care how you slice it. You have to follow these steps in order to see the prosperity and the success that you want to have in business. There's no other way. I don't care what anybody else says. And the 5 steps are serve, target, connect, lead, and multiply. And you have to do these steps. You have to. And the thing about it is you can be in any one of these steps. They can overlap. That's perfectly fine. But within these steps, in this roadmap, I also include an assessment so that you can find out exactly where you are, so you know where you can start, where you should start. And this is really going to help you, because a lot of times, especially the women that I'm talking to, they're like, Karena, I'm posting, I'm doing all of the things. I'm doing reels, I'm doing videos, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but I'm not getting the client engagement. This is going to help you, because there are some steps, and I won't get into it right now because we've got to go, but there are some steps that people sometimes intentionally, sometimes inadvertently overlook or just don't do. Whatever the case may be, you've got to do these steps. There's no way You can get around it. So I decided to really create this roadmap so you can see where you need to go, how you need to do it. So that's it. I will have the link to it in the caption or in the comments, wherever you find this video. And that is all for now. So, folks, we are two pink haired ladies and a microphone, and we will see you all on the flip side. Bye.
Bye.